I am probably the queen of rambling on about random things when I am friends with people who accept me.
It's not good enough, or if I didn't show you enough encouragement.
Because I'm not sure what else we can do right now. There aren't that many places we can go with the dogs. You know, we're not getting that personal today. Spot because you can tell there's a little field behind there, and then there's a little forest, so it always looks so beautiful. And this is where there are many rabbits, sometimes foxes, and my dogs get a little bit distracted. These two are the ones who love kids. She's a little bit indifferent, but they just want to run after the kids all the time. Hello, welcome to the vlog. I don't know how the vlog's going to go today because, as always, when I pick up the camera, something unexpected happens. We have people coming to inspect our house in about 20 minutes, so I'm not sure what we're going to get done. Probably going to have to take the dogs out of the house so that they don't go crazy and bark at those people for at least 20 minutes. I had a little bit of an epiphany, I guess you could call it that, based on the comments on my last long vlog, that I was afraid many of you wouldn't like the vlogs where I just ramble on about random things, but I was wrong because many of you do enjoy that. So I am probably the queen of rambling on about random things when I am friends with people who accept me for who I am in that sense, and who also enjoy listening to me, because of course you have to kind of gauge the relationship and not overly talk for the entire conversation if you are friends with somebody who also enjoys talking. But for those friends who do appreciate it, I can definitely spark up a conversation on many different topics, and I'm glad that you all are a group of friends who would enjoy that. Now, I don't know how much longer we will be in this home, because a part of my husband's job is to find certain properties, renovate them, get them ready, and sell them or rent them to people. So never compare your situation to mine and what you see at first glance, because what you see at first glance about somebody's life might not always be the full story. And if you're willing to stick around for the long haul of this channel, you're probably going to see us move quite a few times. You're probably also thinking, why am I obsessed with my lemon cup? Because summer is over, but summer is not over until the 21st, I believe, of September. So the lemon cup will be here to stay. Don't worry, I wash it. And then I will have to venture out and get a fall themed cup, and then it will progress into a Christmas themed cup. Before I get the dogs ready to go, I want to show you my dress. This is a thrifted dress from honestly the 80s or the 90s. You can kind of say that it is a grandma style dress, and I want to show you how I actually style it. So I cut out the pads for the shoulders, and then it usually has a string here, and I double tie it all the way around to give it more of a womanly shape rather than the boxy shape that was more so popular in the 80s as well as the early 90s. I think these kinds of dresses are excellent house dresses because of course you can thrift them, so they're not that expensive, but they are so spacious and you can do a lot of your household tasks in them. Another thing, ladies, remember my video on how to sit, the video that I posted probably about a year ago now. 2 ways that you can usually sit on a couch. Well, hello there, Puka. With your one leg crossed under your other, the Duchess cross, or you can cross your legs more so the North American way, but make sure that you have your calves touching. Okay. Unfortunately, this is not going to be a tutorial because Mr. Puka is too hyper. Let's go to the kitchen. Okay, another roadblock. I'm texting my friend. It's not really a roadblock. She just got a job, and she got a job as a teacher, which is so exciting. She watches my vlogs, so I'm very proud of you. I'm pretty emotional. It's been like a journey for her, and I have been on this journey with her since like the beginning. A lot of ups and downs, but things work out in the end. And I also have the satisfaction of the fact that I was right to recommend to her where she could get this job. I ended up being right. Haha. No, that's not what it is about, but I just know she's going to watch this video and she's going to find it kind of funny that I said that. I'm always worried that I don't show all of you enough love. I try my best to get back to like all of the comments on Instagram, the DMs, and keep posting them because I love reading them, and I actually do carve out time to get back to all of you. But I'm always worried when I reply to you if it's not good enough or if I didn't show you enough encouragement. So that's kind of the behind the scenes of how I feel when I'm responding to your comments, because I want you all to feel as though you are also my friend. It is very important for me because I think that that is the foundation of basically establishing a strong sisterhood and therefore a strong movement where we all support each other. You've heard me talk about this a lot, so I should probably stop talking about it a little bit because I sound kind of like a broken record. But I want you all to know that you actually matter to me. I am so convinced that if you lived here, we would actually be friends. Like, I would actually be equally invested in your life as you are in mine. And it means so much to me that we are able to at least connect over the internet. So do you want to see something not so glamorous? Okay, you said yes. I will show you something not so glamorous. We're going to go upstairs because the cat has a hairball, a fur ball, that I realized when I was catching my camera that he spit up in one of the rooms, and I don't want the people coming to our house to actually see that because it's kind of gross. I don't know why this thing is on it. So this is where I put that green rug, and I still have to put a side table here with that. I need a quilt and a duvet to actually go into the duvet cover. It will look better when I actually do it, and then I'll show you, but everything's kind of not that great. And Blitz already was here, you can tell. But this is real life. I'll show you in the next vlog probably how the room turns out, because then I'll have it more so finished. Are you ready? Let's go. Since we're probably going to be out for a while, you guys want a puppuccino? You get a little puppuccino? They probably think we're going to the park. Let's go get a puppuccino, because I'm not sure what else we can do right now. There aren't that many places we can go with the dogs apart from PetSmart, and we're not going to go to PetSmart because that will be a little bit chaotic. Okay, before I start cooking, I wanted to tell you that I know I haven't been doing a lot of hardcore homemaking over the past couple of months, and I've really enjoyed just hanging out with you on the vlogs, enjoying the summer, soaking in the sun, really spending time with my family, developing my femininity, recharging, so to speak. And I hope that you don't mind that we haven't been doing a lot of like organizing, purging, cleaning, but I like to save that for the colder months. I kind of like to do a little bit of the bare minimum in the summer. That doesn't mean that I don't upkeep my home and I don't care about the presentation of my home and how I feel in my home. That just means that I'm trying to maximize this special time in the summer. So stay tuned for the colder months, because we will get back to all that organizing, that list making, all that fun jazz, the hardcore cooking. And I also hope that simultaneously you will still enjoy the summer vlogs if you need a little bit of, I guess, refresher. That's the hope that I have when you watch my channel, that you feel a little bit more so recharged. So I'm gonna try to speak not that loud because my husband's actually asleep and I am getting ready for bed. One thing that I have loved doing is taking a bubble bath before bed, or at least putting on a face mask. I have found that it has been so good for my femininity because over the past few months I have had unexplained stress. I mean, I guess I could explain it to a multitude. I could explain it as a result of a multitude of things. However, I can't exactly pinpoint one thing, so all I can do is control my response. My favorite face mask ever that I've actually been using for years, and if you are like me and you have oily skin as well as blackhead prone skin, you will probably like the Vichy clay mask. And another important thing that I wanted to tell you is that I have gotten in the habit of wearing nightgowns to bed in the summer. In the winter, I am a person who freezes so easily. I could never wear a nightgown to bed in the winter. It has to be pants and long sleeve shirts. But in the summer, not so bad. And I have found some cute vintage nightgowns. Not going to show you the whole entire thing because, you know, we're not getting that personal today. But you get the picture of what I'm trying to tell you. It has helped me feel a little bit cuter, a little bit more feminine. And that's all I'm going to say. So good night, everybody. I wanted to thank you so much for watching this vlog. I appreciate all of you. I'm sending you so much love. You are the best. Bye-bye.